औज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू. Dear students, it's class 12th, subject economics, and today we will discuss and start the third chapter of your syllabus, that is producer behavior and supply. And the topic from this unit which we are going to discuss today is production function. प्यारे बच्चों, आप सभी जानते हैं कि जो भी चीज़ हम खाते हैं इसके पीछे एक लंबी कहानी होती है. हमने कभी ये सोचा है कि the bread which we eat in the breakfast, where and how it comes from. Dear students, it is the toil and efforts of the farmer and others factors of production, जो अपने खून पसीने से और दीगर आलात से हमारे लिए दाल चावल और दीगर खाने की चीज़ें मुहैया करता है. Dear students, however, to get a bag of rice, a bag of wheat, a bag of pulses, it has to go through many stages. Like, first the farmer has to plow the land with the help of tools which he uses. Then he has to sow the seeds. Then he has to water the crop regularly. Then he has to reap or cut the crop. Then he has to thresh the crop. And after then he has to grind the crop, that is for example paddy, and finally get a bag of rice. So dear students, many efforts and things work together to get a bag of rice. Thus, dear students, there exists a relationship between the efforts and objects and the resultant, that is a bag of rice that we get at end. Dear students, this relationship in economics is known as production function. So production function may be defined as the functional relationship between physical inputs like land, labor, capital, and physical output, that is quantity of goods to be produced. Dear students, production function depends on various factors such as quantity of resources used, state of technology used, related prices of factors of production, and the manner in which the factors of production are used. Dear students, as these things change, production function will change too. Therefore, change in any one factor or all the factors of production will lead to change in production function too. For example, अगर एक किसान फॉर एग्जाम्पल 5 कनाल या 5 acres of land पर वो 1 ton of wheat पैदा करता है. Now, if the same farmer wants to produce more, तो इसके लिए उसको, इस किसान को क्या करना है, इस किसान को जो इनपुट्स हैं उनमें कुछ तब्दीली लानी पड़ेगी, तभी जाके वो आउटपुट इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज कर सकता है. So dear students, change in any one factor or all the factors of production will lead to change in production function too. For instance, output can be increased by increasing the quantity of few factors of production or all factors. This point you should note here. However, dear students, the variation in factors of production is a technical issue. यह ऐसे नहीं है कि कोई ऐसे ही तब्दीली कर सकता है, इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज कर सकता है फैक्टर्स ऑफ प्रोडक्शन. Why? Because it is a technical issue. How can any individual or any firm may get maximum output? यानी कि एक इंडिविजुअल या एक फर्म कैसे ज्यादा से ज्यादा आउटपुट, ज्यादा से ज्यादा हासिल कर सकती है with the given factors of production. It is a technical issue. So the knowledge of production and the production function is a technological or engineering knowledge and is provided to firm by its engineering wing or managerial wing. ये नहीं है कि कोई किसान चाहेगा कि मैं कुछ तब्दीली चाहता हूँ अपने आउटपुट में. ये किसान अकेले सब कुछ नहीं कर सकता है, बिकॉज ही इज बैक्ड बाय ए टेक्निकल टीम. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, हम अपनी एग्जाम्पल लेंगे, एक सिंपल एग्जाम्पल लेंगे कि अगर कोई फार्मर चाहता है कि मैं खाद का ज़्यादा इस्तेमाल करके क्रॉप प्रोडक्शन इंक्रीज करूँगा, सम टाइम इट मे लीड डिक्रीज इन क्रॉप प्रोडक्शन इंस्टेड ऑफ इंक्रीज. सो हाउ टू वेरी, हाउ टू चेंज the factors of production, it is a technical issue. However, two things must be noted about production function. First, the production function must be considered with reference to a particular period of time. Secondly, the state of technology is given for any particular production function. When there is any advancement in technology, then production function may change. So, with the result, new production function may yield greater flow of output from the given inputs, or small quantity of inputs can be used for producing any given quantity of output. So, dear students, production function can be represented in various forms. That is, it can be represented by tabular form or by mathematical equations and many other ways. Mathematically, production function may be represented as x is equal to f of a, b, c, d dash dash, where this x represents the output. It represents the output, and ABC represents the factor inputs of production. So, dear students, this was all about today's topic, that is, what do we mean by production function. Inshallah, in the next lecture, I will come up with next topic of the same chapter. Hope that you would watch this video very carefully and would get the benefit of the same. तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफ़िज़ नासिर.